Am I just gonna go off this cliff? Is that? Yep.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator, the city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon.
Okay,
All
so...
right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
He doesn't have a butt anymore. Look at my little rover.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yasna?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
I like my little dune buggy. Road to Alliance, but you what? Look, I know I said I wanted to leave, but what if I go to the Alliance base? I know I said I wanted to go, but what if I went to the base? Can I contact him and be like, hey, there's a base over here?
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna.
What?
This is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
Yeah, and I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
I didn't think I'd go. You know what? I don't know what I thought, but I guess he was trying to just save me, and I was like, no. So, all right.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
So you want me to ditch it under a ledge? Like down here? Hideout. Yeah, okay. Thank God I'm smart enough to detect this.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Are we... Like, how long have they been here? Yo, our intelligence sucks.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Yeah? So should I just be sneaking? Oh, look at this! I'm
it's
sneaking.
A field base, multi-module, for about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
Oh no! Oh, they got one of them Robo Boys.
They have a second antimat, as if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
Is there more to see? Uh-oh. Oh, there's something right.
Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence, or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
Well, they definitely know I'm here now. Yo, look at that. What the hell is that thing?
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. We cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis III. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
So these were drills. That's a drill facing down. That's a drill that can move. So they have heavy-ass machinery here. But again, why did they want to come here? Were they aware of the ancient aliens? I still have high hopes for a time travel scenario.
If that's all, sir, shouldn't we cut the line?
No. Better to continue our communication for as long as possible. Prove that you voluntarily surrendered yourself. Their jammers will interrupt us sooner or later anyway.
I'm still not over the fact that potentially, they have been here for thousands of years in some sort of timey-wimey nonsense. And there's no one alive. But I'm also open to they just got here and whatever was on the planet got them. So the thing that is still a mystery is in the beginning when we found the fish, they were like, the fish seem to recognize the droids and they're afraid, like life is afraid to approach land. So there's some sort of thing, you know what I mean? There's something messing with all this, and my thoughts are perhaps that either A, this is some sort of timey-wimey situation.
Focus. What now?
And the reason why they recognize the droid, the probe, was because the Alliance has been here for centuries and they were doing all that stuff. Or there's something else, something darker that we're just not aware of yet. Maybe it's the civilization that was... So there clearly were things that lived on land, right? We found the bones. So maybe something, whatever the civilization was, killed them and prevented life. We did have a conversation. Force field.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
I just want to go see the force field. Oh, shit. That's cool. But again, it looks like it's been there for a while, right? Am I don't know. All right. So we had the conversation earlier. I don't remember if it was with the astrogator or if it was with someone else, but there was the conversation in-game where they were like, you know, if we did see alien life, would we even recognize it? And I'm starting to wonder if those weird plants we saw, maybe that's the alien life? Or maybe the buildings are something else? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm open. I love a good sci-fi story, so I'm open to finding out weird shit. I'm here for it.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Water's green as shit. That's so cool. I love the art design of this game. All right. Well, this will be cool.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here.
Except that
Nobody.
thing almost killed us last time.
Possible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
Again, everything looks like it's been a while, and that's worrisome. Not for me. That seems like a cool plot point, but also worrisome.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Damn.
I'm going in.
All right, in I go.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
There were people here at one point. A black hole. Hold on. We about to get timey-wimey. Maybe. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout this last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. 1. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. 2. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. 3. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. 4. A black hole may absorb a star even of the size of the sun. 5. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by a flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification, the object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside every black hole. In our team's opinion, it is a place where every law of physics is being broken. Okay, we getting timey-wimey. What if they got here what if? You know what I mean? What if they got here, they left the same time we did, but got here centuries before? You know what I mean? I'm all about that kind of sci-fi. Dying of the sun. The article rectification. To editor so-and-so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements, I politely ask for a rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, a Scientist's Threats, on pages 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year, which we will not name. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypotheses delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Booza, not Bowza, research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass. But this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however, we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside of this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few 100 million years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull towards Venus and the Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result, they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence being 5 billion years ago, and it will shine for 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on libel hypotheses, baloney, and pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics science, disturbing and emotional well-being of the human species. Evanescence, wake me up, is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of their unrefined writing, oh boy, and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Booz. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Do you think that guy's alive, or do you think he's super dead? Just asking. So they got like a little standy thing there. So is this back outside? Seems it. So this is this entrance. Okay.
I'm still here. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah. The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
So, this is where I walked initially to get here. This is the ocean?
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
Guess they had time, because they've been here, like, I don't know.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Oh, this is some lost colony of Roanoke stuff. And still nothing on here. It's just a photo of them leaving, huh? Okay. Anything over there? Nope, just exiting this.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
So I need to go back out and then switch it to 2? Will it show up on the screen? Or does it just go through and see if something pops up? Oh!
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. A view from above. It's a flying probe.
Oh, it's the droid I saw.
I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
So was it auto-moving by itself?
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Okay. I'm here for the mystery to unravel. Let's go. But first, nothing. But first, okay. Okay. Anything else? Yo, they got canned foods.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Eerie is the correct and precise word. I can't come out this way, huh? This is just going to take me back to the front where I was. Yep. I mean, that's not scary as shit. That thing effed me up last time. Okay. Before I check you out. What the hell? Oh, this is its own separate thing? Not getting in, huh? So
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
what is this? What is that? It's not an oxygen tank. It has a latch on it? Why? What were they doing here? Oh, do you think that's the fish? That's a sample collector. Okay, it's a fish tube. All right, so they're collecting samples of what? Of the same fish that we were? What's so special about the fish? Was this room?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Oh, is this the... Right. Might as well thoroughly search this damn place. Is there anything in here that I missed? That. This is another way up and in to here. Oh, What is that? Space Expeditions. Does that say by Tom Schreck? Nope. That's not that name at all. The hell? Did you see that? The circle? Bro. Did I just not notice this? Stop.
Status? What's new?
Oh, what?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5.
Hold on. Don't say that. Does it say death?
Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
so
help
I knew
anyone.
the city.
So this is the guy who went after...
18561.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
Fuck. We let him die.
No, Yasna. As I said, I made the call, not you.
It would be easier to think so, but I can't.
I wonder what would happen to the story, because then I would get hit with all the methane. Then what would happen to me? We did find the other oxygen, that's true, but what would change about that? Very curious. Very curious. And then would he still be alive? I don't know. I have no answers.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
So we got like a little cool kid thing here, huh? Can I touch this? No. Can I go down? Am I trapped up here? Oh, lol. So that's what I had to do. Gotcha. Okay.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over that ship.
I'm entering the next module.
Not lucky. Clouds alone.
I guess it's a biolab. The scientists excavated some animal remains.
So there were...
And reconstructed their hypothetical appearance.
Unfortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Oh, they were already
I found
dissecting the
similar
fish.
remains underground. Right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis III. They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean. Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes. Lots of similarities. apart from one. I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
In other words, they've come across probes or something similar before. Something that threatened them.
And so they
Good guess,
adapted? They...
In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus.
Yup.
They detect the waves to survive.
What would cause that? Electromagnet... So... Is it... Is it the metal plants? Are the metal... Is it gonna be like one of those... It's life, but you didn't recognize it as life because you're a simple-minded earthling, and the life here is billions of years more advanced, and they're machines now. Is that what we're doing?
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here.
Oh, interesting. So the humans introduced the bacteria to the fish? Or the fish always had the bacteria, and because they said the planet has nothing on it.
No longer alive. I could spend all day here if I could.
Did I just steal their fish? I'm sorry, did I just take their fish? Damn right I did. Screw you, Alliance.
Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab. One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
My mind is racing. There's a lot of possibilities of what this could end up being. But still holding out hope that... Well, no, they said the Invincible, he found it. He found the Invincible. All right, so my thoughts are incorrect. Unless the Invincible, parked all the way over there, somehow through the centuries, like, little metal nodes came out of it and then took over the planet. I don't think that's true. All right. Time travel may not be a thing that happened. It may not be a thing that happened. But the assumption then is that before all this was covered over, there was a civilization that built giant metal structures. So whatever the case may be, this is an old-ass civilization.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. This base stands on the outer ring.
So they were collecting rocks, and
They conducted a soil survey,
Yo.
500 meters deep.
Wow, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
so there was a time period where their life existed.
Millions of years ago,
Right.
life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
There was a supernova explosion
According to them,
10 million years ago, 100
extinction
million.
of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
But ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
That's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
No, girl, are you not reading right there? Organic life, mech life? Are we not going to talk about how there's clearly... Is this going to be nanomachines, son? Is that what this is? Is that what those flowers are?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption. Do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation.
Decline of metals. That's interesting.
Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another dominator has appeared on the land?
The mechanical
Or
organisms.
one that leaves no trace behind.
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
That is, like, I would immediately say, hey, question. If ORG life is organic, what do you think MECH life is? Just like, question for you, Astrogator. Just real quick. Real quick. That's, either that's supposed to be like the Easter egg of Easter eggs, or that it's gay. I would be like, guys. Okay, so basically, there was life on this planet, and then 10 million years ago, asteroid or supernova or whatever, something happened, and from that, there was a rise of nanomachines, or machines in general. Terminators came, and the reason why the fish don't come on land is because anytime life tried to come on land, whatever the hell it was that was on land killed it, and so evolutionarily, the fish learned to avoid anything with electromagnetic waves.
I just need a moment to think.
I'm thinking, I'm cooking over here. And so that's why we found fish, but we haven't found any life on the planet. Even like plants don't exist because the machines. But the question is, the machines clearly declined. So what caused that decline? Also, they have too much canned food. I'm just gonna say it. They have another one of these over here? Okay, so they've got lots of security. That's chill. Alright, let's go check this guy. They have, where is it? That's the sun, right there. So again, unclear about all this. All right, let's check.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Show me the spoilers. Let's get weird. Okay, so what information do we have? Oh, this will be interesting. So note that the radiation is 0002. If that increases, that's a huge giveaway as to what we're dealing with. Because the photos we found last time, when the shadow showed up in the photos, the radiation levels were off the charts. I guess she's waving like, hey. Or is that supposed to be me? Oh, so this is reverse? Is that what this is? This is, so what is that? Coordinates, temperature, time. 26,745. 832. So that was a little bit, okay, interesting. I assume. All right. Yep. So is that me it was following?
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No,
I'm
the base is
looking.
empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Damn. So there's nothing on here of any value. I thought for sure we'd see some crazy shit. All right. Can I close it? Can I use it? Can I hack it? Can I put ball E inside of it? Question. So I could take this one if I wanted to. Do I want to? So that's field base 2, and that's the convoy path. Where do I want to go? This is the path that was blocked, correct? So maybe I want to go to field base 2? Oh, wrong thing. Can I steal this? Oh, I guess through the power of magic.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Yes, it teleported my car, and honestly, I'm not going to complain. Oh, never mind. We are, in fact, not going this way. Okay, well, the game made the right call, or else I would have been lost to it. I guess I could have gone around the other way. Oh no, that's a cliff. That's many cliffs. That's a whole bunch of cliffs. Can I just cut through here?
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Alright. Can I examine this thing? Is there any reason to? Also, why is it buried so deep? Is it just because the sandstorms? Again, I'm trying to figure out whether the sandstorms are a red herring to the fact that... I don't know, man. I don't know. Part of me just really wants to get my balls tripped. That's all. I just want to be like, whoa!
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. The night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Nope. I always do that. What is this?
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Yasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even... Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
So the Alliance has flying saucers? And we have little, like, we got nothing. No wonder the Alliance is winning this. Yo, this thing is awesome looking. I want to exist in this retro future. This thing is cool as hell. It's a 4-seater, dude! With no actual information in it. Damn. Alright.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Alright, and now we find the main convoy. And they're doing more. Oh, shit, they were harvesting it? Bro, what? This doesn't seem smart at all.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They are big machines. Bigger than ours.
This man's so jealous.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. It stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area.
I have so many questions. Because that looks like a thing, but also the outside of it, is it just time has worn it away? I don't know. I have no answers. Can I go into these? No. Okay, this is just stop by and take a look. There's stuff up on the ridge? Oh, hold on. We'll find out. There's a path over there. Gotta be honest, not a fan of that musical transition. That shit sounded like a monster was coming to get me. That was like, Kah! I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
So this is nothing. Is there anything to enter down here? Before I move on and continue down the path, can I go in that right there? It didn't appear like a door was open, but maybe a door doesn't need to be open? Whee! I don't know. I don't know the rules. Also, those are open over there. Hello?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain.
2 modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
Enough talking. Shut up. I have cool stuff to tell you, sir. A lot of cigarettes for space. Uh-oh. Hello. Ping? I will defeat you with the power of ping. This is, you know, this is the future we were promised. No matter what people say, this is the future we were promised. Flying cars, flying saucers, and ping. This, of course, branched off to the peng that we know from Dead Space. It's all in universe. Oh, I lost. Your score, 7.0.
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Don't worry, Astrogator. Nothing's changed. Space ladies.
The second one is a mobile laboratory. They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
We're not going to discuss that very specific... What the hell is that? What the hell is that? So they were researching these bits. corrosion process was far more long. Samples of metal structure, steel, as well as significant amounts of nickel and tungsten. Huh. Okay. A lot of just helmets about. You know what I mean? A lot of just helmets around. I don't know that that's good. Like a lot of helmets.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
So over here, they were attempting to... What were they doing? So they were just attempting to take it? That was their plan? It was just to store it all? This seems like a terrible plan for scientists. Although I'm not sure what the Alliance sent. It could have just been like, we have to send guys to space. Well, we once watched the movie Armageddon, so...
Everything's all right?
Oil rig workers.
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Is there an entrance to this big drill? What if I get above? Oh, that's less above. It doesn't appear that there is. This excavator is huge. I mean, there could have been. I don't think it's going to allow me to, like, jump up here. No. Can I find something? Is that an robotic eye?
This mission drags on so much.
We're not going to talk about
Sometimes
this
I think
robotic
you're gonna
eye?
Take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright. Also, what's the machine cost of, like, when they leave this planet? Do they leave this all behind? Or do they take it with them? What's the vibe there? How's that work? Would it be more cost effective to just build a new one? Oh, also, map. Right, so there's the convoy path. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
I imagine it's like NASA. NASA pre-drops and then they leave stuff. Like, you know. Fuel-wise, it's more cost-efficient.
Astrometer, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
That's a cool view. That's a cool view. Ooh, an observation point, eh? Alright. What are we observing? Come on, you can make it.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Okay. Oh, nope. No jumping. Break your legs in this gravity. He said as he jumped a little. How do I get to the side path? Gotta cut back through here? Bruh. Nope, that's not the right way. That's a footpath. What is the side path? Where does it go? Is it back down this way? It's a side path, baby.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
No? So it was that cut up through there. I just couldn't drive up through it? I don't know. I don't know. Can I just drive through here? No. It's literally right there. I'm looking at the path. I'm looking at how the path works. Just wouldn't let me up it. Do I have to go further this way and then turn like here? That's a rock. No? No, we're just not doing that? Do I have to walk it? Okay.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Oh, yeah, looks like we're walking. Don't know why I did that. Oh, we're not gonna walk it. We're climbing. Yasna doesn't give a. Yasna's like, look, I'm working. I could walk it, but I'm working for this. Walking around, a sucker's game. The sound of space, still terrifying, still not fun.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Alright, I gotta look down here. Nothing, huh? Whole bunch of nothing.
radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
But from the photo we saw, also I love how we're just going to go into this wall anus. The photo that we saw showed as the tentacly black stuff was coming on screen, the radiation levels increased. So are we going to find probably what we shouldn't be looking? Well, why is that there? Oh, did the laser come out of there and blast that? So they're definitely here then, right?
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel.
Right.
Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Down we go. Oh, I thought we were going to slide. I guess that's not the smartest way to do that, huh? Oh, hey!
You all right?
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
So I assume that one did that hole and that one did that hole, but then what? Why are all their machines destroyed? I don't understand. Although it explains why they stopped here. So you got one there and one there. Oh
no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
That suit is effed up. Like, is that... It looks open? I can't tell if that is half a person or a full person under there. I don't know. But that is a not necessarily decomposed face. It's not a skeleton in there, right? So, like, that's recent-ish. Unless, again, no bacteria, and he's fine.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
I won't get anything out of the other antimat. It's completely busted, to put it mildly.
Ding dong.
Okay, I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Give me your cool slides. I love the concept of the slides in this. It's very cool. Okay.
Preparing for departure. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched.
Okay, so this is right before they left.
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level.
Okay, so that caused something then, right?
They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through. with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Notice the radiation is still low. The minute they breach, it shoots up to 12.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
I can't tell if that says probe control or if that's supposed to be probe critical. I'm going to assume control, but interesting.
Shame. The transport's leaving.
Radiation's still at 11.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on.
Radiation's at 8 now.
One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange.
Yep, look at that.
The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
Increasing. Look at that.
Nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet.
I don't know if that's true. Hold
Is
on.
there anything actually helpful in those photos?
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
I need to go back and look. It's just 3 there? Whoa! Okay, so something was coming. It jumped 690.
Next slide.
999999999. Yep, that's not good.
Whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
It's 100% nanomachines. I don't know how, like, that's not dust. They were running from something, right? They're running. There's the dark shadow we saw in the other photos. And then, look at that. Shit is coming out. That's not dust. Shit is coming out of there at them. Yep.
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing
99999. That's
999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
So how do the plants fit in? Are the plants... Because there was like little things coming off the plants. So were we exposed then? What are the rules here? Fascinating. Fascinating.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. Astrogator. The Antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
There's also a second Antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Both were faulty.
No way, dude.
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Well, that explains a lot about that body we saw back there. That guy probably was cut in half.
Shooting them.
Oh, he was! Oh, shit!
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference.
Holy shit! This dude put his hands up like, I surrender!
One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
So the area above the top bit here, has that been in all the photos, or is it just post what I'm assuming is nanomachine takeover? I have so many. All right, let's keep going.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
But why hasn't it?
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
You're right. The black spots were gone. So the black spots are 100% connected. So that tunnel behind me is the tunnel to go to. So this is the main tunnel. So what is this tunnel? Oh, is this just where they shot that dude? Whoa! They antimattered the shit out of this. Whoa! What? Oh, was this how I'd get here if I was, If I took the long way, I'd probably come up through here and then climb this in order to get up here. Alright, because it's not letting me do it right now. Alright. That's cool as shit. I love that.
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Oh boy, there is another dead guy. Hoffman? Should I just be looking around for their bodies to mark it down? As a scientist, I feel like that's what I would do, right? All of that would give me more information. I could be like, oh, I found Hoffman. And they'll be like, oh, we can't kill you now. Unless they're all dead, in which case they couldn't kill me anyway. But, you know, you never know. You never know. So we found that guy. Youch. All right, I think that's it, I guess. I'm gonna assume this is this guy. Right. So we found him. We found that.
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still in action. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Octan. Coming at me. Huh.
Oh,
Carrying
God.
something.
Bud, what's up? The plants!
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too... My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Hey, bud. No? What's this? More crates, more... Yeah. Do you think... Question. If we're still on the nanomachines train, do you think these are the root structures for these, and these are where the nanomachines come from? But for what purpose? And why? Sure, I mean, like, propagation makes sense. But, like, for what? Like, what is their level of sentience?
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Can I not pull this off this guy?
I just need a moment to think.
Can I not shut him down? I just wants me to look in here?
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
So he's just gonna walk around, huh? There's no way to yank his crank. Oh, oh. Arc 03, can I... That's super creepy. I feel like there... In theory, there was something that, right? It was, I just can't control it? She wanted to get a look inside the box, right?
This mission
But I guess I can't.
So much.
It's just carrying
Sometimes
samples.
I think
Okay.
you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, this is what I get for trying to run through the plants. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
So I think I'm right on the money that...
Checking. Give me a sec.
Uh-oh. Stuff on the ground. That all this stuff, see that? It extends down to here. Yup.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
But also... Uh-oh.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
I didn't even get to look at that guy's suit. Oh, we're back. Where's it going?
The robot disappeared.
Must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
What about that guy? Astrogator, I'm doing something insane. Nope, I guess that's it. Well, shit. Yasna can wait.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Is this the title screen?
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna, fast!
It will kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Destroyed the robot.
What are you doing now?
Oh no. It's over. won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up.
If that...
You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault, you hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimatter?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Damn.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
I don't know. Either this is as simple as we were like nano machined, and that's why it was like, oh, you're one of us, and that's why we're having the head pains, or if this is very similar to what happened to the other two crew members who went like they turned into like babies. I don't, because again, they were here hours, like maybe even days before I was. So maybe just over time it gets you. I don't know. I also don't know if maybe, because this, I mean, it's on, maybe it knows that Ball-E took its friend out, and it's like, I don't want to mess with Ball-E. You kidding me?
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
So it recognized it. It saw what was up. And then blasted it. Poor guy got blasted. And then it saw me give up, and it was like, nah, we good. Hold on. Oh, hold on. What? What? Why'd I put those away? God, no, why? There was so much information on them. Oh, someone rewind the video. Rewind the video. What was the number? What numbers changed?
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimatter told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
That's cool as shit. Damn. I guess that's where I have to crawl through?
Huh. It's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me.
So a sandstorm got this? Is that... Uh-oh. We got that, guys. All right. Right. right, so I found Sokolny. And I guess there was a guy over here, but F him. That's his own problem. Oh, hey. Hi. What's up, bud? Bud? The man is very dead.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
Hello, base. I mean, that makes a noise. You can hear like a hum. That definitely makes a noise.
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the slides.
We encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh? I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects.
That's why they had the... Interesting.
The navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
So are these the... So the red dots, those are the people running to the car to get out of here, and they clearly did not make it.
Grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I've figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merritt.
So it killed Merritt and made the other three...
Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The
Right.
human organism continues to function normally.
And I'm losing
Human
memory.
being, such as helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Yeah, I want to believe it's possible.
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
So I have a fish container, and I'm looking for a fly container. Yeah, okay. What is, can I radio on? Or radar on? There's nothing around me, huh? Not a damn thing. Okay, I'm out. I'm out! Okay, so... the journaling continues.
I've located one of the transporters, sir.
Yo, it's art.
Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling.
Interesting. I have some thoughts. Some theories, if you will. Can't get in there, can't get in there. Can I get in here? Oh, hello.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Yo. Should we even be doing this? Oh, that's a robot.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Come on. This is the time to... Hey, that one worked.
Now.
Okay, so this dude, I think, dropped this container, and maybe they shattered, and I would imagine the nanomachines. So do the nanomachines propagate the plants, and then the plants... I don't know what the rules are.
I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Did the flies become the plants? Is that what I'm saying?
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Hit me. Absurd is good.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, Look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship.
Ding.
I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits.
Double ding.
If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects. And the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies.
So like bees?
According to your profession,
Which is why they had the honeycomb shape in the...
conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form.
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here.
Right.
Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming
You
from.
can't just drop
What
the
if I said
phrase
that the
necroevolution,
flies are the
bro.
same thing, but in different forms. When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source.
So then they become flies and
so on
move.
and so forth.
Interesting.
Well, I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Okay. All right. I love this. Science me away. Take me to Science Town. That's cool as shit. Necroevolution sounds awesome. Remind me that when I make a metal band, an existential, as I call it, X-metal, where all of our songs are about the dark void of space and how we are but dust. Our first song, by the way, if you aren't aware, our first song is called Star Shit, in which all the lyrics are like, "Your dad, star shit. Your mom, star shit," because we're all star shit, right? And then you know, it's Necroevolution. That's like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. When X metal takes off, when existential metal takes off, you guys are gonna be blown away.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
So they set up a force field here. Shout out to this side always being open. You know what? Oh, or not. Or definitely not. Come on, man. Uh-oh, what the? Well, we found that. That's just dirty. That's just dirty in there. Okay, so they got, and then someone set up a force field. Can I touch it? Right, force field.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Find a path to get under the force field. Brother? How would I do that? Nope.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
That's cool.
Ah, got it.
That's cool. Anything else? Also, God, I want to make an X-Metal t-shirt now. I have to find a new vendor to sell things. But what if, though? What if? Oh, did we just miss this dude? Well, we found him. Got him. So I'm going to go up and around is the vibe, huh? You know what? I'm just going to say it. Nanomachines, you're stupid as hell if you didn't find this path. Unless they dug it themselves. And that's how they got in and killed everyone. Question?
Yasna, focus. What now?
Uh-oh.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Just took a photo of me, that's for sure. Hey, pal.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
We're just marking down all the dead bodies. This has to have a purpose, right? Like, it's gonna, it's gonna mean something, right? Also, bushes? More bushes? Maybe it's an achievement to find all the bodies. In which
We
case,
got inside the field.
I did not.
Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves.
You nerd.
I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll
Yeah?
have flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energo bot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Is the probe still with you?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's right there.
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere.
Should I keep doing this?
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out.
But we can't get the droid yet? I don't like that noise. Why did I come in here? For what purpose did I come in here? I thought maybe it's on the inside. I thought maybe it was in that, but what am I
I
looking
should
for?
move.
What am I looking for in here?
Oh, there's no time.
It's not in this center thing. It's not here. So this is the shield generator is what this is, then. There's nothing else in here? Okay. Where did the droid go?
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
All good.
Should we look? Oh.
Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Nope. Nope. Yes?
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
That was 100% the symbol.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened and distracted us for. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. She feels help.
How do I look outside, Doctor?
If you're wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
I don't know where I'm going. I can't see.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh, shit! They're alive. These bushes. It's flying out of them.
that was earlier, right?
They're the ones doing it.
They wipe my... So are they wiping my memory? On purpose, or is it just a side effect of their existence?
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yasna!
So this son of a bitch knew the entire time this was happening, and he just didn't tell me I was forgetting things?
It's not like I'm looking for problems where there aren't any. The task is extremely difficult.
Yes, it is.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit
Or maybe
it.
he's just complaining about being cut off so often.
What good does that do us?
But I
now?
clearly
We need
reported it to
causes
him,
of
right?
stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
So she's willing to explore more in order to discover a way to maybe save the few remaining crew members she has aboard the ship that are like out of their mind. Maybe that's her objective here. Yo, whatever happened, it was not good.
Hey, something changed.
Okay, they took out the
Balloon
balloon.
over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
I guess, man, I guess.
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people, alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Yo, girl, are we losing our mind?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Let's be real.
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
I'm alive.
Did we lose the...
You know what, sir? It was these flies from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
My accident, for example. It's true, I hurt myself badly back then. Damaged a radio. But that's not why I lost my memory. Soon after, flies flew from the bushes.
Right. There were bushes there too.
They subjected me to an electromagnetic field. Moreover, I believe the same thing happened to our people in the camp. To the antimat in those tunnels.
And to the whole convoy.
Yes.